Yo, so how did you get connected to him? Look at this. The interview has changed.
So we got connected to him because of similar to
Is
you,
there
where
a
it's
story
like
out there
people.
like that that people know?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
We definitely talked about it. But for those who don't know, for sure, it was just a situation where us being ourselves, expressing our opinion on his music. It was, I want to say, A Love Letter to You 3.
Yeah.
I want to say the album, A Love Letter to You 3.
Reaction video.
The album right after Life's a Trip.
The album after Life's a Trip, which I
don't
think is his
remember
best.
It was
his-
your reaction video too.
Yeah,
right?
so we did a reaction album to his follow-up album to what I think was my favorite and his best album, which was Life's a Trip. So obviously you're going to compare an artist's recent work to the prior works, like the new album to the prior album. So we were comparing it and we're like, yo, like how are you going to drop your best album and this one right here, it's not that great. You got a lot of work to do, etc. Literally speaking to him as we do in every video. Like I make sure to talk to the artist as if they're watching because I subliminally kind of feel like they are. In this instance, he was, and he literally DM'd the main account that we had at the time, because it's taken down now. It got suspended.
I still have the screenshots.
I just saw it because I try to
yeah,
ask y'all.
Yeah, it got suspended. The main account got suspended by Instagram. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. God bless. But yeah,
like I said, Jesus take the wheel.
Yeah, Jesus take the wheel. But
I hope y'all get that shit back.
No, prayers, thank you. But at that time, he communicated with us through there, sending us videos, kind of like subliminally a bit mad, like. With like he put a filter, like literally it was a black and white filter, and like smoking, and like how you guys are not gonna like that album, etc. Blah blah. I put my all into it, this and that, blah blah. Like really hurt about it, and kind of aggressive if we were to look back at it. But I'm like I'm not gonna be confrontational. What am I gonna be mad at this guy? So I'm like, bro, literally like just call me. Like I sent him my number. Or I think he sent me his. I think after I sent something like that. But he sent his first.
I think like FaceTime and shit.
Yeah, and he sent the wrong one. I was like, it's not working. Then he sent it again with like a changed number, one number changed. I'm like, okay. We called, then it worked, and then we have it all documented on YouTube. Where it's like our first interview with him was via FaceTime. It's on YouTube to this day, and I made sure he was cool with it. Like, yo, I'm a screen recorder. Are you cool? And he's like, yeah. And we were just talking, and he was venting his frustration like with us, and he was like, yo, I watch all your videos, like why don't you like the album? Like he wanted an actual, bird's eye view like from a fan's perspective, yeah. Especially us, because he was a fan of us and he would watch our videos.
That's sick.
And eventually he would let me know, like he let me know in person, like he would watch us all the time, like and him and X would watch us, like his friend group was all familiar with us, and it was like so crazy, like we're fans of them, but meanwhile they're fans of us, right? And I kind of knew that was kind of going on, especially early on, because our videos were like the most viewed of these artists, like the Trippie, the X's, like their reactions by us were like the most viewed, especially when it came to album time. Like people would go to us, like no matter what, like they want to get our opinion. Yeah, so I felt like their fans were like synonymous with us, but then they confirmed it by communicating with us, especially Trippie, because he could have reached out to anybody, because thousands of people probably reacted to the album. Yeah, anyone, write-ups, articles, all the time. But specifically us, he reached out, felt however he felt. I handled the situation right. I'm like, let's talk. And it cultivated to what it cultivated to now, where it's like he's cool with us. He paid a lot of respect, especially at that time. He even, like, last time I saw him in Miami, he joked around with the idea of like, I'm going to make an album. I'm going to just let you guys pick the songs. But then it's like a joke to him, but I'm like, yo, that's what really I would love. Yeah, and not even with just him, with so many fucking rappers. I'm like, bro,
please put me on. I will sequence the shit out of this,
bro. I'll sequence you guys' albums. I'll make the album that you guys need to release.
Do you need me to produce?
Yeah,
I'll do it.
Pick your best 15. I'll knock it down to 10. I might knock it down to 6 if the rest are ass. Like
9 if you're nice.
Yeah, yo, I know how to break it down. And like he would joke around with that and just being comfortable being around us, and like, he's like, I remember we FaceTimed him like while driving randomly, and he was like, he loved us like randomly. Like, I love you guys. And I was like, oh, we love you back, bro. I guess like it was like a very like full circle moment. But yeah, it just shows you that
it's like cool when you pass that. Like, yeah, all right, you really do know I'm your friend. Like, cool,
Yeah, and because I would tell him to all the time, like I didn't care. Like I'd be like, bro, like we need you alive. Like look at what happened to your friends. Like we need you here. Like you need to like stay here. Like take care of yourself. Like I would say that shit all the time. Like even if it would be fall on deaf ears, like he might not respond to it necessarily, but I feel like no one around him probably was saying that, because that's why he's telling us like he loves us. Like he just met us, but he loves us, and like he's connecting with us, and it's because we're telling him these things that a lot of people
contrary to what he's getting.
Yeah,
elsewhere.
and it's the same with the reaction, where it's like he might have so much yes men around him, dick riding him, and at the same time, I understand it because you are from, you know.
Yeah, and that's real.
You're from
raw
the bottom.
To hear you say it like that too.
Yeah.
It's dope that you don't pull no punches.
No, yeah, because you come from the bottom, right? And I witnessed it firsthand when we went to Miami. Like he went shopping and all his crew was there, and he was walking around and they were all like puppets, like following him around. Like no one else was shopping, just him, and they're all following him around. And I'm like, okay, I understand what's happening here. This is the top dog. This is the leader. So there's yes men type of energy because they came from nothing to something. Millionaire guy, like this guy just signed another deal, another deal, another deal. This is Trippie Red, right? Yeah. And it's not just a name.
This
it's
record,
actual millionaire.
Record, yeah.
So exactly, you know, and he's actually making an imprint into the culture. And he's like, people know him not just because of clout, just because he's actually impacting people. So, and you can measure that financially, non-financially, and he's there. So by default, you're going to have people that, oh, you like this? Yeah, bro, I like that shit. Oh, you fuck with this? Yeah, bro. Just because he might even be paying their bills. They don't want to get cut off. They're like, if I say some shit, he might cut me off. But we're coming at it where it's like, you're not helping us financially, like, bro, and we don't need it. Like, if we want to just fly out to you, like, we'll pay our own shit. Like, we got to fly out to you just to kick it at some friendship. You don't got to, like, this is not no whatever. Like, we never spoke to your label. It was always directly to him. And it just cemented and proved to us that everyone's a fucking human on this earth. Like, these people that you play in your earbuds, listen to every day, you might idolize, not idolize.
You can be a fan and a friend, bro.
Exactly.
It gets to that point. You don't have to be this person doesn't have to be this like exaggerated thing. It's like same it's the same idea that I have here with artists from the city. It's like I'm friends with a lot of these guys, but damn, like I bump Kari as much as I can because I want to listen to that shit and like I want to talk to him about it. I want to bump Hill and I want to talk to him about the music. Like, yo, this was fly. How'd you flip it and do this? And yo, what made you use this sample? Like, you can be a fan.
People have a lot of pride and ego sometimes where they don't want to express their fanism of things and like their fanism of small things, and
that's like old school mentality.
Yeah.
Of, like, don't dick ride.
It's like nah, man, bro.
You can't even like this shit. Like, you can't even like it.
Yeah, it's like, bro, no, you're getting paid to talk like that. Yeah. Whoa, no.
Damn.
I wish I might talk more like this if I was getting paid for that. It's not the situation, buddy.
It's like, yo, you want me to hate it, but you want me to love it and respect it, but hate it. And if it's around me, then I gotta shut the fuck up and don't say no cool shit about it. Just sit there.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you, bro. It's crazy. But that's a lot of times how we connect with the artists, like through just being ourselves, and like they would just post us like a clip of us, and not all the time. It's never really like where we're dick riding. It's like we might say a joke about them or like something that some people might be scared to say. We just say it off the cuff where we feel comfortable. And they repost us. Like it happened with the Weeknd, and it happened with the Chris Brown and the Sway Lee situation. Yeah, Sway Lee. I was like talking about Sway Lee. Like he's like I think he had trouble with his girlfriend at the time or something. And I'm like, bro, you got to focus on the music. Like, what's going on? Like you sleeping with these girls? Like, what is going on? Blah blah blah. And there was a video literally of
was it Sway or the other one, because the other one was...
The other one now is as well, or like after, but at the time, Sway Lee had a specific one with this one girl, this main girl that he was going on and off with. So I was talking about that, joking about that, and there was a video that we got tagged in of one of his friends literally filming him watching us on his phone. That clip specifically, me saying that, and I'm like, oh, okay, what the fuck? Oh, this is amazing. And he was like laughing,
awesome.
Smiling.
Was that after? That's like...
And that was like, I don't know what timeline it was, to be honest. But
matter, I guess.
Yeah, but it was like, we were going to link up. Like, he was down to link up, but then...
He's a cool kid.
Yeah, I can tell by the energy and stuff and everything I've seen, but fucking IG account got taken down, so...
Son of a bitch.
But, you know, through God's and divine
awesome.
intervention.
That's awesome that I can be, like, have, like, a transit highway to you in that way, because I didn't know that you had that with him.
Yeah.
And like, yo, I got to tour with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the Ray Sherman, right?
Yeah, I got to tour with them during Black Beetle, like during that Black Beatles era. So they were already like huge. But this is why I love this. You know what I'm saying? Because fuck, man, you have such a different way of being able to connect with artists. That'll eventually lead you all down the same path that I am. Like, it's gonna be bound to happen. Like,
they gon' love me for my ambition.